again, my beloved students, for this 7th March 2021, our extra classes we are conducting to improve the skills of our preparation of presentations and also evaluation of our assignment for TA, mid-sem, end-sem, whatever it is. It is a part B of our class, extra class. You may consider as a lecture 34, 35, 36, 37, depending on the time. And now I am taking attendance once again. Let me take that. We will do that way. Okay. Then coming to this, whatever I was trying to explain to you, you are able to see the screen now. About Chinmay, I was telling about. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are able to see.
So international scenario and the selection of mine site, he should have told this is selection of mine site. Okay. So initially we discussed at length how even a size of the mine or the site starting from wherever the, what is the meaning of site? Site means this is wherever you have the reserve, you will be going to that site. And after that, then other parts will come. In that, there may be 10 square meter, kilometer, 20 square kilometer, and then in that there can be the reserve. I mean, since we are talking about the coal mine, right? In metal mine, that is a very typical issue. In coal mine, that is not so difficult issue to select the site. Okay, and here there can be even where seams are highly disturbed some places, and where that inclination and then orientation. So based on that, you will be selecting where to start, where to limit, where we should have a boundaries, all those things. So I wish that in different countries, some example, whatever it is, you could have told with some example from India also. That would have been more appreciated. It's all right, you try to collect some material. Then Sairam, already I told, he tried to collect very good information, and already I told you in 1980s that was the first mine where our Chendu Bhai, he is a director now, with whom we were working there, and Professor Adi Singh, whose book you are having, he guided many projects on that. One of that is my project only there, right, in Singareni in 1980s at that time. So very good information he collected. And Shantikani, of course, this is a first time that institute stresses were also measured by our group, like Duvuri Subramaniam, D. Subramaniam. You can see as a head of our National Institute of Rock Mechanics. So he was giving that reports. All those things I will show you in future from the time to time, where depending on your interest and then attentiveness. Okay. And then this is very typical mine, Shantigani mine. That's why they are facing a lot of problems because it is highly inclined, highly disturbed also. So there, that is a challenge. Of course, here coming to your point of whatever you asked just now. Now I am withdrawing this slide mode, that presentation mode. I hope you are able to see the screen now. Are you able to see my full screen? Yes, no. Is it visible? Any problem? Are you able to see this board?
No, sir.
Board is not visible.
No, sir.
How means it is yes or no?
No, sir, not
Board
exactly.
is visible?
Sir, it's not clear.
Actually, it is not clear. So I will just keep this light, opposite light off. Then it will be clear. Just 10 seconds break. Now is it clear? Yes. Now is this clear now?
No, sir.
Are you able to see the board? Now this board must be clear. I am in an online class. We will discuss after 1 hour. Okay. So is it visible now? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no.
Not clear, sir.
No,
No,
sir,
sir, not clear.
Not clear, but visible. It is visible but not clear. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Now, is it more clear now? I'm changing the focus.
No, sir. No, sir. It's
Clarity is
becoming more
decreasing
blur.
or increasing?
Decreasing, sir.
More blur. Now, increasing or decreasing?
Increasing, sir. Increasing.
No, that board. Increasing or decreasing clarity? So
Blurry
that I
increasing,
will
sir.
make it like that.
Clarity
Yes,
decreasing,
sir.
sir.
You should tell me, is it increasing yes, yes or no, no? I am rotating in one direction.
No, no, sir.
Okay, okay.
No,
Now
sir.
opposite direction. Now opposite. You tell yes, yes, then I will improve in that direction. Is it yes or no?
Before only.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No. It is
No. Now opposite direction. Is it increasing? Clarity.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
good. Shall I stop here? Able to see the words?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
So this is our extra classes of underground coal mining methods. MN2102 on this Sunday 7th March. That is visible. This is the open cast mine. Already they are having OC3, OC1, OC2. There are Ramagundam mines are there, and some of our beloved students were also there with me in that mines during investigations, because we have been conducting so many investigations in Singareni called these mines. So in that, now you can see there is a open cast mine. Now when you are having the coal seams, something like this, correct? There are different seams in these mines, starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. That's the seams. Okay. So when there is a panel like this, right? This is your slope. That is a high wall, right? Now, if your underground mine entry and other things, some incline, shaft, whatever it is there from that side. Now you just imagine a situation where if I have the reserve to be extracted here by longwall mining, then how I should enter into this place? I can have a shaft at that side or an incline from where I will be going, right? And then from there I should come so many kilometers to reach this reserve if this is my longwall pan. You got the point? Instead of that, now what we did is, we have made a punch entry from this place. This is a high wall. High wall means this is a total open cast mine. Now you can see this other side of open cast mine. This you can call it as a on the roof side, and this is a floor side. This is a total open cast mine. This is OCM. Ramagundam OC3, whatever the name you have, forget about the name. This is open cast mine where we extracted. This reserve we are extracting by underground mining, because beyond this is not economical as far as the stripping ratio, other things are concerned. So this is also one of the point where our Chinmay or somebody who was explaining in that about Indiana mines and other things. Beyond this, the stripping ratio will not be economical to mine by quarrying or open cast mining. That is the reason why we stopped it here. We should not go beyond as far as open cast mining is concerned. Then now we utilize this high wall, these openings, so that we made a punch entry here. This is what is a punch entry means. Now here we opened, and it requires minimum 2. You must have seen during presentation by others. I think Avinash or others, they have shown there are 2 punch entries. Have you noticed it, everybody? Have you noticed there are 2 punch entries, and some entry also he has shown where I stopped for some time to explain, to write about to make it more self-explanatory, like that I told. That was the punch entries. The 2 entries were made, and from here we entered, so that so many kilometers, now you try to understand, so many kilometers of this process of transporting coal. Now, since already we have a transportation arrangement for this open cast mine here with their CHP, coal handling plant, coal spinning plant, whatever it is. Now we are utilizing all that infrastructure, and only thing is from this entry, now we are getting this coal, and my person also will reach early to this place instead of going from there. Now you got the point? We have child car the chairlift system in that, and I will be showing there are so many photographs even inside the mines, and you are super seniors, like I am telling you some names who are there with me when I was doing something for them. Our Mohit and Mohit Goyal, right? And Nitesh Parihar, Robin. These are the people who are there with me in that mine through punch entries and all we went, and those things we can discuss. I hope Sairam you could get some information now about this.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Very
Now
good. So now continue in the part B, our assignment presentations, and then in between I want to give some of the latest information. That's what I told you. Depending on your collection of the information, I think who is presenting now? Prabhat. Prabhat, instead of keeping like this, you just tilt it like this so that it will come in full screen, I think. You try to do that.
Sir, I kept
Yeah.
like that only.
Now, yes, that's good. Now you can continue in this part B.
Good morning, sir. Myself Prabhat Kumar Sahu, and
Continue.
my topic is design of board and pillar methods in GDK5 pipeline, underground mining, the Singarani Collieries Company Limited, guided by Mr. Singham Jointu, sir. And I have collected the references from the theory part from the R.D. Singh book and DJ Deshmukh book, and for images I referred to Google, and I used Coal Mine Regulation 1957 Act, and I used that summer training report of SCCL, and one newspaper where they have written that how now the means in SCCL the mines means before they are underground, and now they become open cast mining, and I use the website of scclmines.com. And here I start the topic introduction. The importance of mining is most important in human civilization. In fact, as one of the earliest of human enterprises, mining and its development correlate closely with cultural progresses. Mining is the mother industry for other industries. For effectiveness in mining, different methods have been approached. Keeping in mind,
Prabhat, are you able to hear my voice?
yes, sir.
Are you able to hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Prabhat?
Sir, yes.
Okay, very good. You might have prepared some slides with general information also as an introduction. It is all right. But here to maintain the time and other things, now you should go directly to the
Yes, sir,
important point
Yes,
of
sir.
your
General information only
assignment.
one page, sir.
And with the latest information so
Sir,
that
general
that should
information only one
help
page,
other
sir.
students.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will complete within 8 minutes, sir. In India, about 98% of the underground coal is obtained by bore and pillar methods, and a small quantity of 2% is obtained from long hole mining. A mining system in which the mine of material is extracted across a horizontal plane, creating horizontal arrays of board and pillars. For successful board and pillar mining, optimum pillar size required, and if the pillar size is too small, the mine will collapse. If the pillar size is too large, then significant amount of valuable material will be left behind, reducing the profitability of the mine. Here it is the diagram of board and pillar mining. The roads which are drawn are the board or the galleries, and we can see the pillars, and it is collected from the Google. Here is the basic principles of board and pillar. The development of mine by the method of working known as board and pillar, consisting of driving a series of narrow roads separated by blocks of solid coal parallel to one another and connecting them by another set of narrow parallel roadways driven nearly right angles to the first set. This method is also known as room and pillar mining. But there is a difference between board and pillar and room and pillar. in room and pillar, the pillar size is somewhat larger than in board and pillar. And here is the case study of Singareni Collieries Company Limited. And it is the JDK5 incline underground mine area of Ramagundam. It has total 4 seams, from which I studied about the number 4 seam. And the mine is located in the north central part of Ramagundam coal belt in Janagan, Chalaram and Sundalia villages of Perapalli district of Telangana state, and it covers an area of 532.43 hectares. The lease area of the mine JDK5 incline is 532.43 hectares. The average grade of the coal here is G7, and total reserve, you can see the box as the geological reserve is 151.6 per hectare, and extractive reserve is 40.22 hectare, and the reserve extracted till now is 23.11 hectare, and the balance extractable is 17.11 hectare. And it is collected from the SCCL JDK block annual report.
Acha, here, let me tell you to everybody, this is not the way to write reference like this. If you are giving a table, this table, you should have typed it. What is the problem? Can't you spend 5 minutes time to type it instead of copy paste? Shaji?
Sir,
Prabhat,
sir,
can't you spend 5 minutes time to
sir,
type
actually-
this instead of copy paste from somewhere? And one
sir,
more
it is
thing.
not- excuse me, sir. Sir, actually I made it, sir, but means half due to some error, sir. Half of the portion
What
is
is
here
the
and half
title
of
of this table? You should have a title
sir, total
and
reserve,
then
sir.
it's the reference.
Sir,
I
total
hope
reserve,
everybody understood.
sir,
Okay?
total reserve, the title is written, sir, above that table.
No, that is not the title. Way of giving title. You should
Oh,
have a
sorry.
proper way of giving the title and then its reference. You should not write RIF, SCCL, GDK block, annual report. This is not the way to write. Then
sir,
I think you are learning all these things now.
yes,
How
sir.
it should be written? Who can answer? What should have been the title of this? What should have been the title of this table and why? How this reference should have been written? Who is going to answer? Who want to earn some marks? Or at least who could understand or who could develop that skills of writing? Anybody? This is a question to everybody. What should be the title of this table? So 0 for everybody then. Acha, how this reference should have been written?
Sir, title
Whatever
for
he
this
has written.
is total reserve.
Who is talking?
Sir, Prabhat.
Prabhat, no, I am not asking you. Already you have done it. This is useless table. You should not write like others. I am asking others. Karthik, what should have been this title? Yogita madam? Yasmin madam? Absent.
Sir,
What should have been this title?
sir means it should have the proper link so that
ये
if other
title क्या होना चाहिए?
go there.
He is giving 2 items here, classification, and that is also not very clear. I don't know. Maybe he could not get the time even to type it. Even that 4 lines he has
Sir,
taken from
actually-
somewhere, copy pasted
No,
here.
sir, no, sir. Actually, not like that. The means as I have to means
What should have been the
adjust.
title? Jasmine madam. Somebody was talking, na Yogita madam.
Sir, myself
Karthik.
talking Prabhat Kumar sir.
You need
Sir,
not talk. Your turn is over. What should have been the title? I am asking question to others, not to you. You will get the marks whatever you deserve based on your preparation and other things. But what others could understand, I want to know. What should have been the title, how this table should have been given, and how the reference should have been written. Anybody? Very
Sir,
pathetic
it should have
situation.
been the classic.
All these things are
Sir, it
being
should have been the
recorded
class.
and it will be made available to everybody in the international scenario.
Sir, it should have been the.
Second year, after so many instructions also cannot understand how to write a table, how to give a title, and how to write the reference. It should not be there in the next time. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here what you are giving here, now Prabhat, you tell what you are giving in this table.
Sir, classification and quantity in million tons.
What is a classification and what is a quantity?
In the means geological reserve, it is 151.64. In total coal available is 151.64 million tons, and extractive reserve
This
is
is
41.
available where? This is available where and up to what year? In 2010, 2020, 19, 18, because this will change every year. Which
Okay, sir.
year? This report belongs to which year? You
Sir,
got the
2009.
point? 2009,
19.
19.
Yes,
Then
sir.
this should have been SCCL, comma 2019. That should have been the reference.
Okay,
And it
sir.
should
Sir,
have been the
this is
status
new.
of reserve in SCCL. That should have been the title. Bracket in 2000, I mean SCCL, comma 2019. And at the end, in your whatever is the text of your technical report or paper, they should have been SCCL, comma 2019. Then whatever is the title of the report. There's annual report, SCCL, whatever it is. This is the way how it is supposed to be given. And for those things which can be written, don't copy and paste it. Otherwise, this is not at all clear. Okay, now you
Sir,
go
I have
ahead.
copy pasted from my PDF only, sir.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And here is the development plan of number 4 SIM. I have collected from the safety office of SCCL. And
Explain this. What you could understand this development, you explain.
sir, actually, it
You
is not
explain
clear.
this. Where is the boundary of the mine and where which panels you are talking about? Explain
It is
this.
not clear, sir, actually.
Then it is clear for us. You explain what you understood in this.
Sorry, sir, I can't. Yeah.
Very good. Explain.
But it's visible. You can continue.
Explain about this total plan, Prabhat.
Yes, sir.
Where
Sir, I can continue next, sir. From next.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
SIM 3 and 3 and 4 are being worked by GDK5 incline. The average gradient of all SIMs is 1 in 3 and 1 in 5.5. And here is the means table of thickness of 3A SIM, 3 SIM and 4 SIM. And here in the GDK5 incline, 3A SIM has thickness of 1.6 meter to 1.8 meter. 3 SIM has thickness of 7 meter to 8 meter, and 4 SIM has a thickness of 3.6 meter to 4 meter. Development, the board length is taken as 3 meter and the pillar dimension are 25 into 25 meter. Depillaring, after the development, there is means we do the depillaring method, and here the depillaring method is done by caving or stowing. And caving means the block caving is an underground hard rock mining method that involves undermining an ore body, allowing it to progressively collapse under its own weight. And in stowing method, when the mineral is extracted from an underground mine, the void or goaf is packed with sand or other packing material is called stowing. And near that GDK5 incline, there is an NTPC plant. Byproduct of that plant is ash, and here packing material is used as ash in the stowing. Here is the schematic diagram of flowchart showing the project components. Drilling and blasting the first, and the supporting of the roof in its face and roadways, loading the coal by LSD and SDL. LSD is the load haul dumper, and conveying of coal to the surface through the series of belts conveyor, discharging of the coal in the surface bunkers, and the dispatching of the coal to the coal handling. These are the different components of this project. And here is the method of mining. Method of drilling and blasting. Here coal drill and jackhammer are used for drilling, and for blasting super coal 1 explosive is used for blasting. Here in JDK5 incline, the explosive quantity amount is used is 600 ton, and for excavation and loading, after the blasting and loading, the load is removed or excavated using LHD, load hole dumper. By using LHD, coal is transferred from the tops that are running in the haulage, transport coal to the surface. And here we go to the incline. There are many, they are mainly used for traveling and transportation. Here there are two type of inclines, that is main incline, and there is a second one is the manway. And main incline, the purpose of the main incline is for main haulage and intake airway, and for traveling, and for the manway, for it is used for traveling road, belt conveyor road, and to intake airway. And here is the shaft. Shaft is the vertical one, where it means for air exchange. And here are two types of shaft: air shaft intake and air shaft return. And for air shaft intake, for intake of air, and for air shaft return, for the return of airway. And for the haulage transport, it has a capacity of 100 HP and 40 HP. And here is the deep layering diagram. It is the means here deep layering is done by diagonal method. And here go to production. GDK number 5 underground mine started on 12/6/1961 and operating with a capacity of 0.36 million ton per annum, with a mine take area of 532.43 hectare. Presently, GDK number 5 incline mine is operating with board and pillar method of mining with LHDs. Now it is proposed to enhance the productivity capacity from 0.36 million ton per annum to 0.6 million ton per annum by improving the performance of existing LHDs without increasing the mine take area. This project is also aimed at extracting coal from underground through an inclined tunnel without causing disturbance to the surface features lying over the property by adopting sand stowing practice. In the year 2014-15, the production in lakh ton is 4.74, and it has increased to 6 lakh ton in the year 2018-19. Here is the sum of the advantage of board and pillar mining. Moderate of high productivity, moderate to high productivity, moderate cost of mining, moderate to high production rate. It has a reasonable recovery without extraction of pillar. It can be operated in multiple fronts. Here is the disadvantage of board and pillar method: required ongoing maintenance of the roof, and eventually the pillar. The tension in these open spaces increases with depth. Significant capital investment for an extensive mechanization, loss of ore in pillars, require good technical and engineering support. Here is the conclusion: it is sub-mechanized mines. LHD, that is load hole dumper, is used as machinery. And here, as according to the report, as there is less production, so they are planning to do open cast mining to increase the production. So thank you.
So you are not audible, sir. So you are not audible.
Sir, please unmute yourself, sir. You are muted.
My mobile. Already we have so many.
Yes, sir, you are audible. Yes,
Audible,
sir,
sir.
you are
Your voice
audible.
is back,
Audible
sir.
now, sir.
No, he is given 0 marks. He could not understand the subject. He cannot explain the plan. Okay? 0 to him, go to the next. Already I explained at that time.
Nigam is, I
This
think,
is not
ready
the
to
way
face
to present.
next.
Okay?
Sir,
Prabhat to repeat later, otherwise 0 marks are already given. Go to the next.
Nigam is ready with
This
his
is not the
slides.
skill what we wanted.
Nigam.
Hello, sir.
Nigam,
Hello.
what is the topic?
So my topic is special coal mining methods.
Is it the topic decided at that time?
Yes, sir.
Karthik, because that list everything is there. It is not
Yes,
matching,
sir.
you will get 0 marks or negative
Yes, sir.
marks for whatever.
Yes, sir.
That
Any
means
type
you
of
don't know how to
plagiarism, I
understand
will be.
instruction.
Yes, sir.
Continue.
Sir, since my MS Team was crashing, I could not present earlier. Now I want to present my presentation. Bonjour, good morning, and namaste, everyone. I am Nigam Mahanti, roll number 119MN 0774 of Mining Engineering Department of NIT Rourkela. And today I'm gonna present my journal on special coal mining methods. Okay. For acknowledgement part, my hearty thanks and tendering gratitude to our professor Singham Jayantu sir for assigning me this interesting topic, and thanks to all the other friends for supporting me through this journey. And special thanks to Karthik for actually sharing the PPT from my behalf. For the extract part, as we know, minerals and mineral products are the backbone of most industries, and coal is one of the most useful and important mineral in our day-to-day life. So commercially, the coal industry is very important for the advancement of present generation, and the mining method of this coal is broadly divided into surface mining and underground mining. Today, I will be discussing on underground mining according to the International Journal format of Modern Language Association. To the next, introduction. For the introduction, since the extraction of coal depends highly on the type of coal and its location underneath the earth, it is highly specified, and different types of special mining methods are used for different type of underground coal mines. Today, I will be talking about two surface mining method, coal mining method. Since it is not in our chapter,
What
I
is
will
this? What is this figure? What is this figure?
sir, it is just the introduction part. This picture has.
What is the meaning of this picture? Why this picture is given here?
Sir, this picture was used just for wallpaper purpose. From the next topics, I will be using the related images on the slides only.
No. First, you explain why this picture is given. What is this picture? You explain. Explain this picture.
He has used it for decoration only, I guess.
For what purpose? Have you
Just to
not
put it
learned
on.
how to prepare? How to prepare the slides? Already we discussed over 2 months, and you have seen so many slides being used. You have copied from somewhere or prepared yourself? Number one, is it copied or you prepared? Is it copied or you prepared it? Answer it, otherwise go to the next person. Go to next person. It is to be repeated.
Hello, Nigam. Are you going to say something?
From marks now. Next.
Next is Subham Sahu, sir.
Subham. Continue, Subham.
Hello,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
It's
Am I
Satvik.
audible?
It's Satvik Sahu. Sorry, it's Satvik Sahu. So, might be I'm some later on. It's Satvik next.
Hello.
Satvik Sahu. Is he present or absent?
Yes, sir, I am present, sir.
Now continue.
Okay.
What is your topic?
Sir,
Now
power
it is
support system.
11:19. Yes. 11:19 to 11:27.
Okay, sir. Is my slide visible? Hello.
Yes, your slides are visible.
Okay. Hello everyone. I am going to present about power support system, and I made this project with reference to the work of Department of Mining Engineering of the Department of Mining Engineering of the Federal University of Technology of Nigeria. Okay, let's go to the topic. If we talk about fatal incidents happened in
Now your
underground coal.
topic is special coal mining methods.
No, sir.
What is your first slide? Where is your first slide?
This is my plus slide.
Where is your first slide?
Sir, this
Why
is
this
my
high
first
wall
slide.
powered support system?
Yes, sir.
Then
This topic is same, sir. Support system.
topic is powered support system, and you talk about power support system only. Don't talk about anything else. Continue.
Okay. Okay, sir. If we talk about power supports, they are usually metal supports used mainly in long wall mines, and also they are in the form of units attached to each other. If these supports are installed in minings, depending on the length of the long wall faces, and some long wall faces can be as long as 150 meter to 220 meter. Also, let's go to
Where are
the
other
parts of the.
slides? Where
Yes,
are your
sir.
other slides?
Sir, I am presenting, sir. If we talk about the parts of the power supports, the parts are canopies, bases, legs, and hydraulic power supplies and control systems. And the canopy range size, if we talk about canopy size, ranges from 1.61 to 9.4 meter square, with a maximum roof pressure of about 4.2 to 33.2 kg per centimeter square.
Where are your other slides?
Sir, I have total of 10 slides. Let me present, sir.
Where it is? Where power supports are shown here?
Your slides are not.
Sir, I have. Sir, let me continue. It will come. Let's talk about first part of the power support, then type of power support. Power support. Continue.
No, where are that? You show all the slides first. Show all the slides.
Okay, sir. Sir, these are the.
And later you talk about it.
Sir.
It may be useless material.
Okay, sir.
Parts
Sir,
of power
these are the
supports.
slides.
Where are the
Yes,
figures?
sir.
Figures of power
Sir,
supports.
yes, sir. These are the figures of power support.
Figures of
The
power
figures.
supports.
Yes,
How
sir.
you
These are
explain
the
this?
figures.
How you explain this?
Okay.
Yes, this slide.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Ah.
Okay, sir.
Now come here.
Sir, this okay, sir. This is a chalk powered support. This upper part is the full width rigid canopy, which used to hold the roof, and this part is the legs of the support, which used to push the canopies to the roof. And
where is the title of this figure? Where is the title of figure?
Sir, this is
Where is
chalk
the
power.
title of this figure?
Sir, this is chalk power support, sir. I wrote that
No
this is
title.
chalk power support.
Where from this is taken reference? From where
Sorry,
it
sir,
is taken?
sorry, sir, I didn't give any reference, sir, but this is taken from work of
You understood what is missing in this.
Yes,
Now
sir,
you tell
reference, sir.
me that you
Yes,
need
sir.
not present. You have to tell what is missing in your presentation. That's all. Okay.
Sir,
You go one by
sir,
one. What mistake you have made, you explain now. In
Sir, I
preparing
made
this presentation, along with the material, you tell to everybody here, so that they also should understand what blunders and mistakes you have made in preparing this presentation. Okay.
Sir, I made this
One by one you
slide
explain. What is the
properly,
mistake
but
in this?
sir, I didn't give any references. I made this slide properly, but I didn't give any references.
Sir, you are mute, sir.
Sir, unmute yourself, sir.
Are you able to hear my voice now?
Yes, sir.
What is
Yes,
number
sir.
4 in this figure? Is it self-explanatory? Is this figure self-explanatory?
No, sir, I will. No, sir, I will tell. I
Then,
will tell. Sir, I
then
will
what
tell.
is number 4 in
This
this?
number 1 is, sir, this number 4 is double acting RAM.
Then other parts you explain.
Okay, sir. Sir, this
Make
number
it bigger.
5 is.
Make it bigger. Bigger.
Okay, sir.
Make it bigger size.
Okay, sir.
Magnify. Magnify and explain each and every part. Because your
Okay.
assignment itself is on power support, you should know every.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, this number 4 is double acting RAM, and number 5 is front base structure. Number 6 is rear base structure. Sorry, number 6 is walkaway floor. This used to walk between the supports. This is the walkaway floor. And number 7 is
You
rear
can make a
base
call to
structure.
me, Karthik. If Karthik is having any problem, let the next man or woman, Jasmine madam, anyone
Sir,
can
let
make
me
a call
Presenting,
if
so
you
it
are unable to hear
won't
my
be
voice.
convenient for me.
Sir, this number 7 is rear base structure, and number
You
8 is
magnify it. You magnify this bigger.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
What is the problem in magnifying it?
No, sir. I am magnifying it, sir.
Then
Okay, sir.
because
This
your
number
topic
7
is
is
power
rear base
support.
structure. Yes, sir. Sir, and the number 8, this is a anti-flushing shield, and number 9, this part. Sir, you are not audible, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, this is a frame power support.
हाईलाइट हो जाए।
Satvik, just continue with the slides. Just zoom the figures, okay, and tell about the
Okay.
figures. That's what sir is demanding for now.
Okay.
Just zoom the figures and describe it.
Just wait. I am having some problem. Sorry.
One thing you can also do is just make it on Monday. You can have presentation on a
No, no. I will. No, I will tell you today.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue.
Let's talk about. Okay. Let's talk about this frame power support. The frame power support. This number one is the hinge. Number two, this part, this is called hydraulic control assembly, which is used to pump the legs. And the third part, this is called spring thrusters. And the number four is called center base. Number five is called foot place, and it is available with a centering base. And this number six is called shifting cylinder. This number seven is called leg, and this number eight is called articulated canopy. And if we talk about this shield power supports, this number one inclined plate is called canopy. This number two is called gop shield, and this part, number three part, is called base. Number four part is called hydraulic ram, and number five part, this part is called spill plate, and this part is called leg, and this part is called control system, which control the whole support system. Okay, that's it.
What is the latest? Yes, there is something latest.
Yes, sir. If we talk about latest on the power support system, uh, mostly the hydraulic power support systems are used in nowadays because it is helpful for high production rate, and it is used to it is more safety.
So you are mute, sir. So kindly unmute yourself. So next is Ansu Assis. Ansu Ashish, start your screen share.
Am I audible? Is my screen visible?
Yes,
Yes.
Good morning, sir. My name is Ansu Ashish, and today I'm going to present on the topic thick coal seams. Let me start by giving you the references. Case study on blasting gallery method by A. Sandeep Kumar, journal on occurrence characteristics and mining technology of ultra thick coal seam in Xinjiang in China, and conference paper thick coal seam mining challenges and prospect by T. Bhandri. These are my references for this. Now here I've collected some data related to thick coal seams. In the left side you can see coal seam thickness and their percentage share in India. I will only tell you about the thick coal seam data. So 3.5 to 5 meter coal thickness have a percentage share of around 12%, 5 to 10 meter has a percentage share of around 20%, and 10 to 20 meter has a percentage share of 19%, and above 20 meter has a percentage share of 19% as well. Here are some of the locations of the thick coal seams in India: the Zaria coalfields, the Raniganj coalfield, the Singareni coal reef, and many more. And here you can also see the name of the seams. The Zaria coalfields has seam 9 and 10. The Singareni coalfields, Jambad and Podid. The Singareni coal reef, King seam, Queen seam, etc. And here you can see the references. Now moving on to the next slide. Here are some data related to the thick coal seams as well. About 50% of coal reserves in India are in seams thicker than 4.5 meter, which comes under the category of thick seams, the exploiting of which is constantly posing challenges in the mining engineering. Thickness of coal seams in Indian coalfields generally range from 1 meter to 30 meter. Here is one of the data related to the Australian mines. In Australia, 86% of mineable coal reserves are in thick seams having thickness between 4.5 meter to 9 meter, and 51% in the 6 meter to 9 meter range. On the right side, you can see the minimum thickness of coal seam to be collected, to be called thick in different countries. For India, you can see that minimum thickness to be called a thick seam is 4.8 meter, and also you can see the total workable reserves available. And of different for Australia it is 4 meter, for China it is 3.5 meter, for Canada it is 4 meter, for France it is 4 meter as well, for Hungary it is 3.5 meter, for Japan it is 2.3 meter, and as it is going, the different total workable reserves are also available. Now moving on to the next slide, here are some problems associated with mining of thick coal seams: the difficulty in strata control and its monitoring, risk of overriding of pillars leading to premature collapse, the low percentage extraction, usually less than 50% when extraction is done by board and pillar method, the chance of high spontaneous heating because of considerable coal loss in Gulf. And here is one of the recent development: the Montana resource hits thick coal seam in Canada. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. The Montana, it is one of the very recent development in January 2020-21. The Montana Resources reported that 13 drill holes at its Chinkung YC project have intersected thick coal seams. The maximum cumulative coal thickness across these holes was 61.1 meter with an average thickness of 22.7 meter. It has a strike length of more than 40 kilometers of identified coal reserves and is made up of two areas, Chinkung YC and Chinkung South. And here you can see one of the figures of the drilling process going on in the Chinkung YC project. Now moving on to the next slide, here is some discussion about the ultra thick coal seam in China. The distribution of the ultra thick coal seam in Xinjiang is shown below. As you can see, the green parts represents these are the ultra thick coal seams in the three integrated coal fields of East Jungar, Tarpan, Harmi, and Ili. The green portions in the figure represent these areas. The distribution of ultra-thick coal seams in Xinjiang is characterized by more north and less south, and more east and less west, and coal seams mainly concentrate in East Jungar, Tarpan Harmi, and coalfields. In East Jungar coalfield, a single seam with thickness more than 80 meter has been reported. Now, in this slide, you can see here two figures. The first figure explains the reserves of ultra-thick coal seam. The proven reserves of ultra-thick coal seams in East Jungar, Tarpan Harmi, and Ili coalfields account for 27.49% of the total resource in Xinjiang, as well as the reserves of ultra-thick coals in three coalfields are 201.40 billion tons, 330.23 billion tons, and 70.20 billion tons respectively, accounting for 49.18%, 47.18%, and 23.33% of the forecast reserves in their respective coalfields. Now I am explaining the planned coal production. Here the data is of 2015, 2022, 2022, and 2030. The three figures are represented. As you can see, the planned output of East Jungar coalfield will increase from 155 million tons in 2015 to 447 million tons in 2030, and increase of 1.88 times, and accounting for 49.26% of the planned output of the three integrated coalfields. Now, here is some data related to the GDK11 mine in SCCL. This data is of 31st March 2019. The data is very latest, and here I will only tell you about the thick coal seams. The seam 1 has a thickness of about 6 meter, has extractable reserves of 16.7 million tons, and the method of working there is development and depilling with coal mining technology. Seam 2 has a thickness of around 6 meter, 14.20 million tons, and development with LHD, and the data goes as on. Here you can see the production performance of the production performance accounts from the year 2007 to 2019. The latest of 2018-19 is the target was 5.60 lakh tons and achieved 33.11 lakh tons. Now I would like to say that at the end that India has a large coal reserves, but due to the difficult geomining condition, we need to improve our mining technology in order to extract all. Several coal reserves have been extracted, and yet many more are there to be extracted. And here are the references that I used for the journal. Thank you.
Okay, next is by Ashish.
Good morning, sir. My name is Ashish, and my topic is on roof stitching and mine support in UG mines. And I done my journal in Chicago, other format, and I taken the references given by SCCL mines in national seminar in UG at UG mines. We need do support to keep miners safe and to ensure the machineries or costly machineries to maintain safe. And roof stitching is mainly used to use support to the mines and anchor with and keep miners safe. And there are different methods used to give roof supports: timber, metal, resin, concrete, fence, and bolting. Just I'll give a little bit introduction about these methods, and I go to case study of SCCL mines. Timber is used as a support, and it can be cut into desired parts, and it can be transferred from one mine to another mine. And it has disadvantages also. It get diseases by dry root and wet root. And metal is also used as a support, and it is more affordable and more safer than the timber, and it is easily available, and it can be cut into the desired length and moved from one place to another. Roof bolts is also is used for giving support for fence, roof metal fence for fixing it and stop and holding the ceiling. The concrete wall is also used as a support where the main beds are very weaker to give a highly stress support for it. Comparably, resin support is more stronger than other supports because it is a composite polymers and it is highly expensive. We can see the general analysis of the roof fall incidents here in India and roof fall fatalities as shown in the graph from 2000 to 2018. Coming to the case study next.
If you're muted, please unmute yourself.
Ashish, please unmute.
Mahan, you are muted.
In SCCL means there are some accidents also happened in some years. In spite of efficient bolting methods, generally the cement growthing method is used in SCCL mines, and they are given the measurements of the roof wall which are used in SCCL mines are mentioned. There are 1.5 mm into 20 mm, 1.5 mm in 22 mm are used. Such types of balls are used in CCL mines. The load bearing of the cement growthing balls starts solely after its setting elapsed. Means it will be the roof support of a mine will be after 30 minutes of cement growthing method is applied. In that means approximately in 30 minutes the miners will be unsafe under the unsupported roof for a long time. And if mine water flows from one roof, the roof can be collapsed, cement growth method can be failed. So cement growth method has some disadvantages as well. In recent research in SCCL mines, they wanted that resin support to be most effective and it can be creating a safe environment in coal phase, and it is more capable than cement growthing method, as you can see. In the recent seminar in national seminar of UG Mines, SCCL states that switching over resin bolting will address most of the strata problems encountered during mining process in all kinds of strata in SCCL. The increased semi-mechanism demands roof support by resin bolting system to allow free passage of trackless mining equipment for faster drivage. And it must be also suitable for the conditions where the SCCL mine is located and their geomining conditions. Resin system is also faced due to lack of knowledge by the miners and who implements it. I taken the references national seminar given in underground coal mining and official website from SCCL and DGMS official website, and I've taken the pictures from Science Direct site. Thank you.
Next is by Mayank. So if you just present your screen, then that would be okay.
Yeah, I'm presenting. Just a minute. Is it visible? Hello?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. My name is Mayank Mishra, and my topic for the journal is Safety in Underground Mines, Fire Proneness. So these are the reference that I used So continuing with that, the current scenario of underground fires are, since the early 2000s, there have been more than hundreds of underground fires in US, China, India, and other coal-dependent countries.
So someone removed him from the team. I don't know how.
Yeah, somebody removed me from the meeting. Just a moment. Yeah, is it visible, Karthik?
It is.
Yeah. So the leading causes of mine fires in US, India, and China include flame cutting and welding operation, friction heating, ignitions, electrical shorts, and other spontaneous combustions. So this is a stats of underground fire in India, which I have, and the data is connected from the period 2010 to 2019 from research.net, which shows the number of disasters in different coal fields, and the second figure shows the number of miners killed in different coal fields. So these are some of the basic prevention methods we can use, which I have referred from the Indian government coal side. The first is ensuring proper ventilation, adoption of panel system working, provision of gas detecting apparatus. Fourth is stone dusting, and we can also use removal of spoiled phone and coal regularly from working, which are not sealed off. And regular inspection of old working will also help. So presenting the next slide, this is a figure of casualty number of accident in Chinese coal mines from the 2001 to 2012-13. So now let's talk about some of the recent technologies you can use to suppress mine fire. So we can use remote mine fire suppression technology. So basically, NIOSH is conducting an in-depth program of research addressing mine fire preventions, early and reliable fire detection, and mine suppression technologies. One segment of the work is focused on remote method for fighting coal mine fires when conditions are too dangerous to address the fire directly underground. Technologies under investigation include remotely installed ventilation control devices and low-flow inert gas injections, gas-enhanced foam, and jet engine exhaust gases. So let's talk about the first technology, which is remotely installed ventilation control devices. Currently commercially available remote mine seal placement technology delivers the mine seal material to the mine level in the following manner. A tubing string is placed into the borehole and a jet mixing tool attached at the lower end, and ground set accelerator material is pumped in the borehole via the tubing string. So this is a basic idea of remotely installed ventilation control devices. Now moving ahead, this is another technology we can use to suppress mine fires, which is low flow inert gas injections. So basically, inertization is a technique that has been used around the world to control and extinguish coal mine fires. Inertization creates a mine atmosphere where the oxygen concentration is too low to sustain combustion, and it is therefore
related to mine fire or support system being projected here.
So
whatever I could see is different slides are visible here. There are different slides.
Actually, sir, I think due to some network issues, you are seeing some previous slides.
Here. What is your topic?
Sir, underground mine fires.
No problem. Already your CR is having your all these things, slides. CR to project display. Display the slides.
Okay, sir. Okay, so I am sharing.
Then why this is a different topic and he is showing different topic?
Sir, the topic is mine fire suppression, underground mine fire suppression, and these are the technologies we can.
It is a metal as a support. Now, what is your topic?
So I am having the same slide which he is presenting.
That's right.
So the topic is safety in underground mine fires. Means different. What are the different technologies we can use? Sir, the topic is underground, sir, safety in underground mines, fire due to
Okay.
fire proneness.
Then you are talking about files.
Sir, so I am, sir, presenting the slide currently on gas enhanced foam. We can use this technology to suppress underground mine
So
fires.
where are that slides? Where are that
Sir,
slides?
Sir,
Gas enhanced
I am
foam
present.
slides. Show those things.
Okay, sir, just a moment.
Talk about those things which is suitable to your title, not other slides or other
Sir,
material.
Sir,
This is what we wanted to improve.
Sir, is
This
it
is
visible
support
now?
using concrete wall.
Hello,
Slide
sir,
on
is it?
known as low flow inert gas injection.
Sir, this is one of the tech. Sir, this is one of the technologies we can use to suppress underground mine fires.
Continue.
Okay, sir. So, sir, inertization is a technique that has been used around the world to control and extinguish coal mine fires. Inertization
Then why you are
creates a
talking
mine.
about resin supports? What
Sir,
is
I am
this
talking
slide?
about inertization.
Your topic is related to suppress the mine fire.
Yes, sir. So I am saying that to extinguish coal mine fires, inertization can be used because oxygen concentration is too low in that to sustain combustion. And so we can suppress the
Why you
mine
are
fire.
talking about resin support, advantage and disadvantage? Why is it related to your topic?
Sir, currently I am showing low flow inert gas injection, which is a technology to suppress mine fires.
No, here it is shown as a resin support slide. Acha, now it is all right. Yes. Continue.
Yes, sir. So inertization is a technique that has been used around the world to control and distinguish coal mine fires. Inertization creates a mine atmosphere where the oxygen concentration is too low to sustain combustion and is therefore inert. So some mine fire inertization application requires methods and equipments which are limited or are only practical in low volumetric flow ranges. So these technology used in these cases include nitrogen and carbon dioxide injection. Liquid or gaseous nitrogen or carbon dioxide is typically supplied by bulk tankers. So this is an overview of the low flow inert gas injection. So moving to the next next slide. The next slide, sir, is it visible now? Gas enhanced foam.
Yes.
Oh,
Can
okay.
continue.
So talking on gas enhanced foams. Foam addresses a fire condition through evaporation of contained water and cooling by energy removal. Foam also serves to blanket the combustion material and isolate it from oxygen. So as the foam collapses, water is released and the temperature of the water increases by absorbing heat and eventually turns into steam. So water is released from foam either through bubble rupture or through the effect of gravity distorting the bubble walls. So because this process takes time, foam can act as a water reservoir, releasing water at a rate that allows absorption into the fuel rather than running off the surface. So we can use this technology also to suppress the underground mine fires. Now the conclusion about the conclusion and the discussion. We all know that underground fire is still a major problem in the mining industry that leads to catastrophic events such as loss of human life, injuries, damage, and a loss of property and production. The paper I have tried to present investigates the potential of developing and implementing a smart fire safety system that can be used in underground mining industry. And this proposed system is designed to solve current key problems about fire risk assessment, fire detection, safety situation awareness, and effective system for evacuation. So this was my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, I think for today we can close it, or would you like to continue? I think we should not take so much time.
Sir, a question, sir.
I would. Are you able to hear my voice? Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what since there are some good presentations, I appreciate it. Since you are in second year now, I expect that you will be learning more, and in future you will do excellent presentations. And this is what I would like to show to you. Are you able to see my, let me share my slides screen. Are you able to see my screen? Many are given some points or some observations rather for improving your skills. I have been writing and telling you this is not to criticize anybody but to improve your skills so that next time you will be coming up with very good presentations. And already I explained up to other people. Satvik also he has given 8th presentation, and he was trying to give, but there is a latest information was missing, and some material he tried, and about the supports he should have given the latest, and what is the maximum capacity of these supports available till now in the world. He should have told that was expected, and Ashish or his full name, whatever. Thick coal seams, he should have collected some more good information already available in the books or in the Google, whatever it is. They have not made good attempts. This is what Bhandari tried to say something, but not very clear. Sometimes he says about the seams, our Xinjiang mines of ultra thick seams and all, but still in India we have a lot of problems where more than 3,000 million tons of coal was locked, and we should be more vigilant about those data and those issues.
Sir, you have
We
written
should
the
have done
wrong
it.
name. Sir.
And whatever, you change it later, okay? Then what is that name?
Sir, you have written the wrong
What
name.
is this Bhandari?
No, sir, it's Ansu Ashish.
Ansu.
Yes, sir.
Ansu Ashish. Why this Bhandari Gindari Mohan is coming there? Was it coming from somebody else phone or like that? I don't know what it is.
It is Bhandari Ashish only, sir. The before slide was the about Ansu Ashish, I think, sir.
So Bhandari was the next person to present.
You correct it, give it to your CR. Okay. This is Ansu.
Yes, sir.
Thick coal seam.
Yes, sir. Thick coal seam.
Sir, Ashish
With
full name
all your
was
latest information, that will be all your PPTs, all your materials that will be critically evaluated by all my MTech and PhD scholars. Okay, right. Now this is not Anshu. Supports who presented it?
Sir, it's China. Sir, Xinjiang mines also, sir. It is mine only. Sir, I only told this data.
This Ansu. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then what about this Mayank?
that he was Mayank, sir. He was presenting
Now he
about
has
mine
given
files.
about the mine files. Okay. Now this is a very good topic, of course. He should have seen so many names by RVK Singh, DD Tripathi, right? And VK Singh, Virendra Kumar Singh. Those people have done a lot of work on these aspects of our mine fights and controlling through foam and other things from CSIR and SINFR. I was expecting the latest information from you people, and before giving a summary by anybody, today they can summarize. Of course, I summarize like that with what the presentations and some suggestions and quality of the supports, because in the next classes we'll be discussing about the design of the supports, and some of our beloved students presented about the quality, about the support systems also. That's why I wanted to show you something. There are supports of different type, roof bolts or resin bolts. That is also bolts, but the resin capsules are used, and roof bolts with cement capsules or cement, and even the timber supports, wire ropes. So these type of with 15 centimeter diameter, and then there are some specifications for all these things. And these are the load bearing capacities of the supports, wherein since it is being recorded, you can also take out the snap anytime, and in YouTube and all, they must be many other groups. So roof bolt around 6 tons and with resin capsule around 12 tons and roof stitching around 8 tons, roof dowels around 4 tons, wooden props around 10 tons, steel props 30, steel chalks 30, wooden chalks around 20 tons of the capacity. That is a maximum capacity of the supports which were tested long back by us in Central Mine Research Station. And of course, those issues we will be discussing in the next classes, since some of our beloved students have presented related to support. Also, I am showing these things to you now, my beloved students. And rope or rope truss around 10 tons, brick walling with around 40 centimeter thick, around 10 tons, and rigid arches are also used, depending on that around 7 tons or 2 tons, something like that. And this is the way how the support designs are made. For a typical mines, I will be explaining to you what are the different approaches in designing of the support systems. In the next classes, after 1-2 classes, I will be explaining. Not only that, I will be sending you a lot of materials also to you based on our courses conducted to different people in India and other countries. All that material I will be sharing with you. This is a typical development gallery with roof bolts, how it is supported with 1.5 meter length of the bolts, and then this is a pattern, whether it is a roof stitching or it can be for temporary roadways or permanent roadways. And on plan, when you see between the 2 rows 1.5 meter or in the same row between the 2 supports or 2 roof bolts around 1.5 meter, 0.6 meter from the sides and 1.2 meter from the face. This is a way how it is designed. This is one typical mine I am showing you. Since some of you people are also talking about the supports and other things, I wanted to show. And at the junctions, we should have more support requirement, because there is a 4 sides it is open at the junction. Otherwise, in a gallery, there is only 2 sides, that is gallery something like this. So we have 25% extra supports requirement will be there. And this strata control technology related issues, we have so many that we will be discussing later, my beloved students, in the classes, whatever are left out along with your remaining presentations. And I appreciate the effort of our Nikhil and others for making the best way of organizing, because this is a skill that I wanted to improve in my beloved students. Even you should be in a position to organize yourself, yes, even to conduct any conference or seminar, whatever it is, and prepare the material based on your presentation, your topic of your interest from the syllabus, whatever we decided. And of course, there may be some drawbacks, some small mistakes. It doesn't matter. You are at the stage of infancy, so all are no problem. We will improve, right? We will improve in the subsequent 2 more years. You will be there with us, so that you will become perfect with more skills. And I hope with this today, shall we close for today? Somebody want to just summarize just for 1-2 minutes? Anybody? Today's whatever we try to learn. Yes, doubts. I should ask the doubt. Doubts, if any.
Sir, I was watching Mayank's slides. Okay.
Tell your name. Tell your name first. Tell your name first. Yes.
Sir, can you tell something more about gas foams?
Anybody? Karthik.
Yes,
I hope Karthik. Is it Karthik's voice?
Yes, sir.
Karthik doubt. Yes. What is that?
So can you
Karthik.
tell something more about gas foams, because he just
very good, very good.
told about the name.
Fact, yeah, exactly. So in fact, that is a subject, right, of mine files. You will be learning more in details later. Okay. In fact, that is a topic of ventilation, and you have another course, right? But I am more interested to give you some latest information, okay, as far as what is happening in India and in the world, as far as these mine fights and problems are concerned as a scientist of about 2 decades in CSIR and Ministry of Mines, and my association with different committees. Now the latest trend here is, you please note down everybody, Nikki, Karthik and others. So Jeria coalfield, you must have heard about Jeria coalfield, anybody? Everybody must be knowing about that. So that is very notorious for mine fights, and the problem was even there were improperly closed underground mines. Surface mine let us not discuss today. Underground mines improperly closed, so that what was supposed to be settled, whether by partial method of extractions or by backfilling or stowing, it was supposed to be almost zero subsidence or no movement on the surface. But in contrast to that expectation, there were so many subsidences we noticed on the surface over the underground workings, and when there is a subsidence, you can understand very easily. Karthik and others, please note down. Then there is any subsidence, there are some cracks, and through the cracks, there is a way where from the surface, if this is a seam, now this is a seam, and you are having your surface, right? On the surface, there are cracks here. Then air is entering into the seam, and whatever is a left out coal or whatever is coal is there, if it goes to the groove, then there will be fire or spontaneous heating, and that type of even fumes, not fumes, smoke, right? And later fire, everything was coming out, and by that time there is no way to even enter into the underground mine because all are closed, abandoned. And at that point of time, and people were trying to, even we had taken international or global international collaboration, but that also could not solve the problem, right? And recently, lot of work is being done by our mine fights department, where my former colleagues, Dr. V.K. Singh, now as a chief scientist, he retired. Also from CSIR, he was a very senior person there. He retired. He was with me, right? Then Dr. R.V.K. Singh and Dr. D.D. Tripathi, right? And these people, they have been doing, of course, Dr. M.L. Gupta, Dr. Bhaumik. Why I am telling all these names is, even if you write down CSIR or Singfor and the name R.V.K. Singh, right? Whatever, Ravendra Kumar Singh or D.D. These names, when you write M.L. Gupta, Bhaumik, then you will get a lot of information on the work done. And some of the work also is done by our NIT Rourkela. Also, our Dr. B.K. Pal has also done some work through some projects in Coal India, some of the mines, where foam, the reason here is, when there is a fire detected in underground mine, so it takes a lot of time, and lot of time should not be taken to extinct the fire. And even to understand, you note down, we have done extensive studies in underground mines with online monitoring of the Gulf atmosphere as well as the atmosphere in the blasting gallery panels. You note down, GDK 11 incline mine. We have each and every data. I used to show some of you people, I don't know, depending on your interest, you can. And there, for detecting these mine fires based on what is a carbon monoxide, what is a carbon dioxide, what is the oxygen percentage, all those things, there are so many ratios. There are names like grams ratio and CO by O2 ratio, carbon monoxide produced by oxygen consumed. That will give us some idea what is the status of fire. And then when fire is there, you should avoid, we should minimize or you should eliminate even entry to the air to that place. That is, oxygen entry should be cut off. And for that purpose, recently this foam is being tried to utilize this, but with a limited success. But a lot of research is being done on this. I hope you are happy with this, Karthik. You tried to know something latest.
Yes, sir.
Any other doubts? Any other doubts? Otherwise, summary by Karthik. total how many people presented. I don't want summary of each and everybody what they did it. Already I have shown. And total this many presented and 2, 3 to be repeated because they are given 0, right? So then this is what is the meaning of summary are on these topics.
So
Karthik.
total 11 students presented today, and out
Very
of which 3 students were said to repeat again. Okay, and so some of them like
Presented.
Nigam was unable to present because of poor connectivity. He will present on Monday, I guess.
Very good. Then how many to be repeated?
Counting Nigam in the list, we have 4 to which will repeat on Monday. And
You must have understood. Right.
remaining
So
student, there are
here
19.
don't take it otherwise. You are all like my children. I want you to come up with very good skills. Of course, I am very happy to see some of the presentations.
Hello,
You tried
sir.
your best. I appreciate the efforts. I appreciate the
Hello, sir.
efforts of many those who tried to collect some good materials. Acha, is there any problem of voice? Any problem
Sir,
of
hello,
voice?
sir. This is
Are you able
hello,
to
sir. This is Nigam
hear my
Bhanti.
voice or the
I
same
was
problem like this?
yes, sir. We
Okay,
are.
don't worry. You are able to hear my voice.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir,
okay.
actually, I
Okay.
was muted during my presentation.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Don't worry. This is not muted by anybody. There may be so many problems in connectivity. Problems will be there. We
No,
need
sir.
not blame
After me,
anybody.
Mayank was also removed
Or
from
we
the
need
group.
not blame the system also. We are trying our best to utilize in this online teaching learning process to improve our skills as a part of National Education Policy 2020 or Atmanirbhar Bharat, whatever you say. I wish that my beloved students, our next generation, like our children, should come out with one of the best underground coal mining engineers. That is a effort what we are trying to make it. And on the topics of your interest, already now you made your best effort. I appreciate majority of your students, and try your best, and definitely you will improve further whatever skills you have, and all that skills can be, and there is always a possibility of improving the skills all the time. And let us I think now we can close with this. Shall I close it for today? Shall I close it for today? I don't know
Yes,
whether
yes,
your voice.
yes.
Yes. Okay, then before closing, what we are supposed to do, but on the whole, I am very happy to see many presentations. They made their best effort. Since you are in second year now, I should not expect more than that. And in fact, unless you have, now I am giving the quote unquote, whatever, right, of our Abdul Kalam Saab, you should have very high aim, and I wish that you had that, and you will improve further yourself. That is the reason why I used to ask in between. Otherwise, once instruction is given, generally I don't want to come into in between, because instruction once given is all. That's all, like a military instruction. Okay. All the best then. Now, before closing, what we are supposed to say? Okay then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, and sorry for taking your time. And these are three hours extra, 3 classes we have taken, and this attendance also we have taken all 3-4 times. And of course, it is a 4th hour running, 12:18. But I don't think you deserve 4. Do you think you deserve 4 attendances for 4 hours or 3 hours? What is best? It is up to you. 4 hours. Okay. All the best then. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Now I am stopping this presentation. Now I hope now we can have a good lunch. I should not come in between your lunch. You must have prepared, helping your parents. Now Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. I am stopping recording now. All the best once again.